Google just announced their latest creation, which is Google I/O, and in this video I want to break down exactly what it is and what new features we can expect from this new age of search engines. So we got a lot to cover, so let me just get straight into it. So like I said, the name is Google I/O, and the very first thing is something that essentially replaces ChatGPT, which are AI generative answers. So for example, we have 3 examples. If you search for what planet is the most similar to Earth, all of this is AI generated. So if you were to search this in ChatGPT, you'd get a similar reply. However, the main difference here is that you get images with the search, right? You get this here, it is interactive, you have links to authoritative posts on NASA, Science, Study.com, right? And a bunch of images, right? You can also ask follow-up questions, just like in ChatGPT. So it is a more immersive experience than in ChatGPT. But essentially, it is the same. That's why I say it is a sort of a replacement, but better, in my opinion. So here's another example. For example, write me a poem about my mischievous cat named Whiskers using at least whatever words. And it writes the poem, all that, right? Even adds images. So adds a visual element to the poem it wrote. And again, you can ask it for a follow-up. For example, change the name of the cat, add a new character to the story, and essentially whatever you want it to do, right? So this is the second one. The third one is plans for a dark room. It gives you a bunch of plans, right? And we'll get more into this in the tailored e-commerce section, but it's pretty cool, right? Essentially, this replaces ChatGPT and gives the user a more immersive experience. Now, what I was just talking about here was the tailored e-commerce experience. And take a look at this. So for example, if you write on Google, dress for an outdoor wedding in Miami in May in a trending color in 2-day delivery, right? So instead of it showing you like listings for a bunch of different sites, wedding dress sites and Amazon, it gives you this. So when picking a dress for an outdoor wedding in Miami, prepare for typically hot and humid weather. So important considerations. It gives you a bunch of considerations, and then lists out a bunch of wedding dresses, right? So if you're looking for a wedding dress, you want to click sites, you want to see images, right? You want to see people wearing the dress. So it is essentially taking in listings or taking in product listings from ASOS, from Amazon, J.Crew, Mango, a bunch of different stores and displaying them just like that, right? Pretty cool. Again, a more immersive search experience. So no longer need to skim through different URLs, clicking them, browsing the service, browsing the products. It just gives you all that in one search. Pretty cool, right? And moving on, third thing, image generation. And this, in my opinion, will replace Midjourney very, very soon. So for example, if you write, make an image of unicorn and the cake at its kid's party, and essentially gives you, they partnered up with Adobe Firefly, which, if you haven't heard of it, essentially is a competitor to Midjourney by Adobe. And essentially you give it the prompt, it gives you images like this one, right? So a image of a unicorn and a cake at a kid's party, just like so. Now you can do this in Midjourney, but it's much easier just to go to google.com and do it for free, right? I'm guessing they have like a limit because I'm not sure if Adobe Firefly will be offering, of course, this for free. Midjourney doesn't offer it for free, so I'm guessing it'll have a cost, or who knows. That's the third one. Fourth, task-based generative answers. And you're able to do this in ChatGPT, but again, it's pretty cool that you can do it inside of Google. For example, this one was for do me a 5-week plan to run a marathon in the next 3 days, right? It gave you a plan. Sure, he's a training plan to run a 10K marathon by the end of summer. If you just start running. So it gives you week 1, what you do, week 2, week 3, and a bunch of weeks. So a tailored experience based on your search. So a task-based tailored experience. Again, pretty cool. You can do this in ChatGPT, but again, having it immersed inside of Google is pretty cool. Fourth, coding. And in my opinion, this will replace, or not entirely replace, but it will drive a lot of traffic away from GitHub and StackOverflow, which are these forums where developers communicate, ask questions. So with this, you no longer need to essentially use many of these. So previously, I'm not a developer, but I know people who are. When you had a question about coding, you just type it in into GitHub or into StackOverflow, and people answered like a forum, right? But now you can just ask it straight to Google. How do you use Python to generate a scholar's mate moving chess? And it gives you the whole 9 yards, right? Step 1, step 2, step 3. You can code it like this. You can do this in ChatGPT. Again, ChatGPT knows how to do this because he has all the information from the internet. But again, it's pretty cool that it is embedded into the search. So that's the fourth one. Fifth one, it is custom local searches. So compare 2 lunch spots near me, right? Depends where you are, New York City, Lisbon, whatever, that are good for big groups. So if you want to do a group dinner, this is the perfect spot, the perfect prompt, right? And it gives you the 2 different spots, the pricing, reviews, all that. So tailored custom experience for local searches. So near me is a local search. Then finally, I guess this is the last one. Yeah, immersive Google Maps. So previously the maps were like this. I'm sure we all know about the maps. They look like this, but now they look like this, and you can immerse inside of the map, just like a 3D game, right? You can walk through the streets. I mean, you could do this before, but now it is a sort of alternate reality world, so a augmented reality, because it gives you the traffic information. When it trains, give the rain, gives you a bunch of information, so as if you were inside of this game and had all the stats of what's happening at the moment, right? So pretty cool, a more immersive experience. And yeah, my main takeaway from this Google I/O is the immersiveness of the user in the search, which is pretty cool, right? Getting the users to be more a part of the search, and essentially at the end of the day, making the process of searching for something online a more tailored and custom experience. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hey, what's up? Vasco from the future here, and I'm interrupting the end of the video to promote 3 pretty cool products that essentially relate to Google's search engine and the content and all that. So the first one is, I guess, this one. It is an AI product, which I think it is in line with what I just showed you. Essentially, it allows you to generate high-quality articles with the click of a button, and I'll leave a link in the description for this. You can just put your business URL here, description, email address, and then just generate articles with any language. So English, Portuguese, French, Spanish, whatever you want. You can try it for free, and you can, just generate some articles for your blog. And talking about blog, you can also, with a click of a button, generate a blog that is 100% automatic. So it generates the blog itself and the content, and then auto posts the content every single day. So essentially an automatic blog. So it's pretty cool. I'll leave a link for this in the description as well if you want to try it out. The second one is a SEO tool. So if you do SEO, search engine optimization, and with this new age of search engines, with the AI search engine age, SEO is going to be more important than ever. So if you do SEO and want to track your data, so organize your rankings, backlinks, track your competition, all that, this is a great tool for that. I have here a demo video if you want to watch it. Traffic, referring domains, rank tracker, all that. So pretty cool tool, quite affordable if you are into SEO and search engines. So this should be a cool tool to try out. And also it's free. We give you a 7-day free trial, so no risk on that. And finally, vetted.com. This is a place where you can hire pre-vetted SEO talent. So essentially professionals that know how to rank you on search engines, whether that's Google, Bing, TikTok, YouTube, Amazon, any single business with a search function. These guys can help you out. So that's it. I'll leave links for all this in the description. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.